rebound the ball. I know Lady Tarpons at times have trouble rebounding the ball. Against this lineup here, you can't have that happen.
Want to thank Coach Dwayne Jenkins. I shot him a text this morning and said, hey, bro, we need a table and, get set up. And he hooked us up really nice. So we thank Coach Jenkins so much for his hospitality here at Lutcher. I've never been to this gym before. I've been here for football, but I've never been here for basketball. Nice little facility.
Yeah, I've been a few times scouting in the past.
Didn't realize it, and this is a 7th grade through 12th grade school. See, they got the 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade.
Well, they might
share gyms. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Our home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea will come in just a second.
Coach Jenkins.
Yep, there he is, huh? Tarpons are in their road blue with the gray trim. Some nice unis.
Take a look on the side of the Tarpon bench. I mean, all those banners, state champions.
Yeah, and everything. Loud and proud.
Powerlifting.
We are good at everything.
Boys swimming, girls track, football. My goodness.
Home team starting lineup will be Ellie Lorraine, Veda Prejean, Nyla Lyons, Madison Bruce, and I think that's Estrella Rivera. Yep, Estrella Rivera. For Lutcher, I see number 1, Hoyle, number 4, Canman, number 23, Henry, number 12, Pittman, and whoever this young lady is, 24, Williams. Let's have some fun here on the river. South Lafourche, as we said, in the road blue with the gray trim. Lutcher in the home whites with the purple and gold trim.
We've seen things before where we didn't have a ball to start the game. We don't have a clock keeper. Now he comes.
We got it situated, huh? Let's have some fun with the tip being controlled by Lutcher. Top of the key, splitting the defense for a tough shot in the lane. No good by Williams. Rebound goes to Hoyle, who shoots it up and in. So Lutcher gets a second chance.
And again, just not rebounding the basketball.
Little surprised to see them coming out in some pressure defense. Prejean has it taken away. So the Bulldogs get a bucket and an early steal. They come the other way with a 2-point lead.
Tarpons in a 1-2-2 defense.
To the right side of the floor, Williams. Feeding it to Hoyle. Now to their left baseline, they go for a shot that's no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in by Williams. So 2 second chance opportunities for Lutcher, makes it 4-0, and the Lady Tarpons are off to a slow start. Against the press, Rivera on the left side. Gets it to Lorraine on the right side. Bruce to Lorraine. Inside the lines. Lines is wide open down there. She lays it up. No. Getting her own rebound. Laying it up. No. Fighting for the rebound, and it goes to Lutcher. Good paint touch, though. Nyla got good position. Just didn't score it. Here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Missed it. Rebound. No good. They get the rebound again. Whew, South Lafourche's rebounding effort is 0 right now. They are not attempting to make an effort.
They're standing and watching right now.
Lutcher has taken full advantage. Williams, the right side. Out to the left side wing area they go. Bulldogs protecting an early lead. Hoyle now back to the top of the key. To the left wing they go. That's Henry. That's Williams on the left wing. Now to the left baseline they go. Feeding it inside to Pittman. Shooting it up. No. Rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche. So the Lady Tarpons will get an early sub into the game. Rivera will take a breather. Laney Alario will check in.
But Coach Jenkins cannot be happy with the first 2 minutes of this game.
South Lafourche definitely very sluggish. And if you're Lutcher, look, you scored, 4 points the last time you played? You got 4 points already. Bruce on the right side. The Prejean. Lorraine steps into 3 short. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. So here come the Bulldogs with a 4-point advantage, pushing it down the floor. That's Pittman. Pittman feeding it inside to Canman. Canman backing down, back to Pittman. Pittman has it deflected. Loose ball. Hilario's got it. Good hustle for South Lafourche. Now they'll come the other way.
Nice job by Laney Alario on defense for the Tarpons.
That's exactly her job here. Come in here and hustle. They get it to the middle Lions. Out to Bruce on the left side. Steps into 3. That's a blue boot bomb. Madison Bruce scores it. And frankly, if you give her that much space, she's going to have a big night tonight.
Yeah, again, I like to see her shoot the ball a little bit more. She passed up a shot the last trip down.
Hoyle to Williams on the right side. The Pittman and a timeout being called by Lutcher. Partner, we played, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Lutcher leads 4-3. What are you seeing out there?
Lutcher's just outworking the Lady Tarpons on the inside. Lady Tarpons just standing around. Now, I fully expect them to pick it up, but you can't start a game the way they started off here, just lack of effort. You see some girls trying to jump around in their huddle right now, loosen up, but quite frankly, they didn't have a very good warm-up.
No, and I'm glad you said that. You got here a little late. You were not all that interested in warming up before the game, and it showed here in the early stages. Hopefully that timeout will allow the team to snap out of it a little bit.
Yeah, look, there's no panic right here.
Oh, of course, you're down 1 point.
But you cannot be satisfied with the way you started the game off.
Yeah, no doubt. Henry will inbound to Williams, and Lutcher has possession. Left side of the floor now to the middle. Tarpons poking it away. Prejean's got it, but then throws it away to Williams. Ball's loose on the floor to go out of bounds to Lutcher.
Veda Prejean does such a great job at the top of that defense for Lady Tarpons. Very active and quick.
So an inbounds opportunity for the Dogs. They get it stolen by Ellie Lorraine. Lorraine being closely guarded. Dribbling through the pressure. Has it deflected to Prejean on the left side. Now back to Lorraine. Back to Veda on the left side inside to Lyons. Lays it up. No. Gets her own rebound. Shoots it up and draws the foul. That's going to be a big part of the game plan. You're facing a team with 6. They don't have anybody as tall as Nyla. Nyla's getting good position. Just get it to her and let her go to work.
Yeah, if they get Lyons on the block closer to the basket, if they want to play in back of her, that's should take advantage of that all night.
First free throw is good. Hit the front of the rim, backboard, and then dropped in. It's 4-4. The freshman squaring up shot number 2. Shoots it up and missed that one. Rebound goes to the floor, and Lorraine's got it. So a second chance opportunity now for the Tarpons. Lorraine to Bruce on the right side. Now Prejean on the baseline. Lorraine getting it to Veda on the baseline. Inside the lines. Lays it up. Missed it. And commits an over-the-back foul. Boy, tough one there. She got great position. Missed it, and then maybe a little bit of a frustration foul at the end.
Nice pass from Prejean to Lyons. Just missed the shot, and frustration foul when missed the layup, just fouled.
She keeps getting it in that deep, though. It's going to be a long night for Lutcher. Williams getting it to the right baseline. They threw it away, trying to get it to Hoyle. So since the first couple of possessions, it's been a little bit of a struggle for Lutcher. Lady Tarpons have tied it back up. Now trying to take the lead. Hilario to Bruce on the right side. Thought about the shot, maybe a little bit outside of her range. Now getting it to Lorraine, top of the key. To the left side, Hilario. Back to Lorraine. To Lyons at the free throw line, deflected and stolen. So here come the Bulldogs pushing it in transition at the rim. Blocked away by Lorraine. Now here comes South Lafourche. 2-on-2 break. Lorraine feeding it to Prejean on the block. Lays it up and in. That's a good pass. A good block to start, then a good pass and a good finish, and Lady Tarpons have the lead.
Yeah, Lorraine went to her strong side and transitioned to the right side, and Prejean did a great job filling the lane on the left side for the easy layup.
6-0 South Lafourche run. Can Lutcher answer? Williams on the right side, all the way through, blocked by Lyons, but a foul will be called. That's the second on Nyla Lyons. Saying that she got the ball, but it was the body contact after she got the ball, which was the violation. And Estrella Rivera is going to check into the game for Nyla. After this free throw from Williams, which is up and no good.
Lady Tarpons are giving up top penetration on their defense. Forced Lyons to come over from the weak side to pick up her second foul.
Lutcher's only bench player available tonight is Samaya Minkins, and she just checked into the game. Free throw is up and good. They make that one, so it's 6-5.
Check the official book in a second. That official came with 11. reported to the scores table for that last foul.
Yeah, we'll take an eye on that. It certainly was on Nyla, I would think. Lorraine, top of the key three, short. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Minkins. Now here comes Lutcher. Down by a point, 3:05 to go in the opening quarter of this district matchup, which has big playoff implications both ways. I'll tell you what it means to Lutcher at the next stoppage. We've already told you what it means to South Lafourche. Williams. The left side to Hoyle. Hoyle holding it high, triple threat position to Pittman. Nearly stolen as they get it to Williams at the mid-range shot. Got it. So the Bulldogs retake the lead on a nice mid-range shot from Deshia Williams. Lorraine getting it to Prejean. Now to the middle of the floor, Lario. Lario to Lorraine. Top of the key to Bruce. Made a three a second ago. Dribbling out to the top of the key. Prejean, good ball movement for the Lady Tarpons. Lorraine attacks, shoots the mid-range. Got it. So South Lafourche takes the lead on an Ellie Lorraine mid-range shot. Tarpons bringing some pressure. Lutcher throwing a long pass to Hoyle. Boy, that's got to be a steal. They get it across the timeline and into the lane. Minkin shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to South Lafourche Lario. Lady Tarpons looking to add to their lead. Inside of 2 minutes in the opening quarter. Lorraine to the left side. Bruce wide open. Missed it off the heel. Rebound goes to Hoyle. I like that shot, though. You keep getting that look, you're going to be in good shape. Hoyle coming the other way. Getting it to Pittman. Reverse pass to Williams on the right side. Williams into the body of Ilario. There's a foul. South Lafourche going to get Nyla Lyons back into the game.
Ilario picked up the foul. She stopped the penetration, but unfortunately she fouled.
I think you're right about Nyla, by the way, but she's coming back into the game here in the first quarter. Get it inbounds. Williams shoots it up, and a travel.
Nope.
No, offensive foul on Minkins. Moving screen. Lady Tarpons with a 1 point lead, trying to handle some pressure. Prejean. Long pass stolen away. And a foul on Estrella Rivera. That'll be the 14th foul in South Lafourche. For the final 1:25 of the quarter, Lutcher will be shooting free throws. This has just been a sluggish start. Really both ways. Neither team playing all that well right now. Hoyle to Williams on the right side. Get to the right baseline. Tarpons are pulling at it, and we have a pushing foul called on Lutcher. On 12, Pittman. So Lady Tarpons got the strip and then a push foul. Across the timeline, Rivera. Rivera picks up the dribble, gets it to Lorraine, out to the right side, Bruce. Lorraine holding it high, top of the key, 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Lorraine to the left side, Prejean. Back to Lorraine. Out of Bruce. To the middle they go, Rivera. Tries to get it to Lyons, and it's stolen away. Pittman will get to Williams, and they'll walk the other way.
Lady Tarpons are looking too much to get the ball to Lyons. Let it happen in the flow of the offense.
Pittman to Hoyle. Now Williams on the right side. Nice little Euro. Lays it up. No rebound to Lyons. High point it. Lyons to Lorraine. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Lorraine to Prejean. Steps into three. Was blocked. Rebound goes to the floor. They're fighting for it. Lyons got it to Lorraine. Now to Bruce on the right side. Good hustle from Nyla. 15 seconds to go. Bruce to Lorraine. That's an NBA three. Short. Rebound goes to Lyons. Lyons backs down, lays it up and in. Like a freight engine. Now Lutcher, I don't think they're aware of the clock. They're going to have to throw it up at the buzzer from three. No! And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with our score. South Lafourche 10, Lutcher 7. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB. Welcome back here. We start the second quarter. South Lafourche will have Lorraine, Prejean, Rivera, Bruce, and Lyons on the floor. Up 3 with the first possession. Prejean. Into the left side, Bruce. Rivera, nice shot fake with the mid-range. How about that? That's a good move from Estrella Rivera. That was pretty.
Yep, good shot fake on the baseline for the 2.
Boyle gets it to the right side of the floor. It's Pittman shoots it up, and a foul will be called on Nyla Lyons. That'll be her second. I think if Nyla goes straight up there, she would have been okay, but when she swatted at it, it makes it a foul.
Yeah, she's gonna have to learn not to pick up those fouls.
Pittman makes the shot. 7:42 to go in the opening half. The Lady Tarpons lead by 4.
Coach Jenkins gonna let Lyons ride right now.
She gets the rebound on the miss. Now gets it to Lorraine. Lorraine gets it to the left side. It's deflected and stolen. She's trying to get it to Prejean, but a good steal from behind by Williams, who passes it long down the floor, but it's stolen by Rivera. Gets it to Lyons. Now back to Lorraine. Lady Tarpons looking to push the ball down the floor. Lorraine on the left side. They'll reset their offense. Prejean on the right corner. How about a 3? Long. Rebound goes to the floor. Lyons got it. Rivera dives and throws it out of bounds off of Lutcher, so South Lafourche will keep possession. I think Veda has some blood on her arm. Oh, she'll check out. South Lafourche will get VG into the game. Rivera inside to Lyons. Lyons will lose her footing. Yeah, she got fouled, yeah. She tripped over a young lady who's laying on the ground. That's a foul. South Lafourche will run a baseline out of bounds.
Lutcher coach trying to say she did that on her own.
No. If anything, it could have been a flop on Lutcher's. Lorraine shoots a 3, no. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Lutcher hanging around, down just 4, in possession of the basketball. Williams to Pittman. Hoyle reversing it to Williams, nearly stolen by Rivera into the body of Lorraine. Shoots it up and will draw a foul. Boy, that was a good job there, but Deshia Williams initiating that contact. And she's going to shoot 2. You know, we've watched a quarter and a couple of minutes. I could see why this team's won 13 games. They play hard.
Yeah.
Man. Free throw is up and no good. Strong and out.
It's just puzzling. Their last game, only 4 points scored.
They also were facing the girls' basketball version of the Globetrotters locally. Williams' free throw is no good. Missed them both. The rebound goes to out of bounds to Lutcher.
Yeah,
man.
It's a good call by the official.
And it was the shooter who created that contact, which got the extra possession.
Ellie was hustling for the rebound, and it just went right off her foot.
So Lutcher went inbound right in front of the Lady Tarpon bench. Throw it up high, nearly stolen away right in front of us. Williams has the basketball. To the left side, Pittman. Out of Henry. Back to Williams, steps into a 3. That was a contested 3, and she made it anyway.
She can play.
Man. Had a hand in her face, and she buried it. 12-11 the score. VG to Lorraine. Lorraine feeds it inside to Nyla at the rim, lays it up and in. So South Lafourche gets 2 after the Lutcher 3, and it's a 3-point game, 14-11.
Tarpons are going man-to-man.
Drawing the assignment of Williams will be Ellie Lorraine. Williams is a good ball player. She attacks the left side. Steps into another. Missed it strong. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. They shoot it up, no. Another rebound to the Bulldogs, but Nyla will deflect it. The loose ball goes to VG. VG gets it to Bruce, and Bruce is fouled. Couple of things. A, South Lafourche has to be better on the glass. B, whenever they secure those loose balls, those guards got to dribble out of those traps, man.
Yeah, and I think Coach Jenkins frustrated right now in the effort, and she just says pick up a man. Well, if you're not moving in a zone, playing man might not be the thing to do.
VG gets it to Lorraine. Lorraine coming across the timeline. 5:30 to go in the opening half. Bruce on the left side, back to Lorraine. Isla calling for the basketball. She's got it. Power dribble, lays it up with the right. No. Rebound goes to Lyons. Another power dribble, lays it up and then in. Will they count the basket?
I think so, yep.
And one for Nyla Lyons. Good, strong move there for the freshman. Breaking down the defense down low.
How many times we've seen Nyla Lyons miss the first shot, get her own rebound, put it up.
And it's a 6-point game after the made free throw.
Complete hustle on the offensive end.
Williams. Working on Lorraine. South Lafourche in that man-to-man defense. As coach said a second ago, to the right side, Pittman. Oh, that's a moving screen. Yeah, that's a good call by the officials. They screened Nyla Lyons, and that was no doubt a moving screen. And that'll put Lutcher over the limit. 14th foul of the quarter. South Lafourche shooting the rest of the quarter. That could be big. Lorraine gets it to VG. That's over and back. Don't know what the call is.
Turnover either way.
Yeah, it was VG caught it on one side of half court, passed it to the other side of half court. That's frowned upon.
In most gyms.
Williams. 4:43 to go in the opening half. The Lady Tarpons up by 6. Williams working on Lorraine on the right side. Now resetting to the top of the key. Waiting on some screen action. And we'll attack the right side. Shoots it up. Tough shot. Missed it. Rebound goes to Lorraine. Lorraine now has a lot of Lutcher players on her. Needs to look down the floor. Lyons has it. To Bruce on the left side. To Prejean in the corner. Now back to Lorraine, top of the key. Shot fake into the lane. Tough shot. Lays it up and in. My goodness. That was a tough floater. Through a lot of bodies. Ellie having a good first half. Timeout by Lutcher. The Lady Tarpons are starting to impose their will a little bit. Leading by 8. It's their biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, they went to that man-to-man defense, and what it did, it stopped Lutcher from just passing the ball around the zone and shooting. They are getting to the rim. They're just missing shots. Lady Tarpons are taking advantage of it, and a few turnovers, and they're turning that into points.
For the remaining 4:02 of the opening half, you're in the bonus, shooting 2. Sure, the message in the visiting timeout is going to be, hey, keep attacking. Go get you some free ones.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, you have to just keep attacking them. Lady Tarpons only have 2 fouls, so they can afford to be aggressive. You don't want Lyons to pick up her 3rd in the first half, but you can still be aggressive.
I want to thank 3T, home of the drive-through oil change. Golden Motors, where price is priority, and Absolute Fitness Health and Fitness Center, open 24/7 at 17092 West Main Street in Cutoff. We're taking the Sports Corner to Absolute Fitness on Saturday. We're super excited about that.
Yeah, should be a good day with their grand opening. A lot of things planned at Absolute Fitness on Saturday.
Lutcher coming the other way, down 8. It's their biggest hole of the night so far after a fast start to the game for them. Williams on the right side of the floor. Good help by Lyons. They feed it to Minkins. Back to Williams. Again, Lyons with the help. Shoots a tough shot, blocked away, and it'll go out of bounds to Lutcher. Lyons is helping off of Minkins on those drive attempts and really not giving Williams any space. She's got it again on the right side. Shoots a 3. No. Rebound goes to Lutcher. Henry. Pittman on the left side. To the top of the key go the Bulldogs. Williams. Feels like just about everything on offense runs through 24 in the little that we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, they're trying to isolate her on one side, but Nyla's doing a great job leaving the girl she's guarding to come help.
There's a screen. Picks up the dribble, Williams does, to the right baseline. Pittman into the body of Ilario. There's a foul. It'll be the 3rd team foul on South Lafourche in the quarter with 3:10 to go.
Yeah, Ilario just got to take a better angle on the baseline. Give up a little bit ground to avoid picking up that foul.
Lutcher gets it into Williams. Ellie knocks it out of bounds. Ellie's doing a good job on Deshaia Williams right now. Get it into her on the right side of the floor. Now she dribbles to the top of the key. Lorraine has the defensive assignment. She's near midcourt. Ellie sagged back to the three-point line. Lutcher just kind of standing still. Now they get the screen. Lady Tarpons don't react to the screen. Now to the right side of the floor. Lutcher very stagnant possession on offense so far. Pittman has it on Alario. Pittman gets a moving screen. Yeah, I think he might actually, moving screen called on Lutcher. That's it's just bad offense right now.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way to say it. What they're doing right now is just not working.
They're saying 5, but it's offensive foul.
Yeah, not bonus yet. No, it is bonus yet, but not on an offensive foul. Oh, it's the second game in a row that we have that discussion, right? The left side of the floor, Prejean. Now Lyons holding it high. Lorraine, top of the key shot, fake attacks. There's that floater again. Got it. She's so good at that. She lulls you to sleep, thinks that makes you think she's going to shoot the three, then penetrates. Goes make that little teardrop. It's 21-11 South Lafourche. Pittman working on Alario. And again, just a lot of standing still from Lutcher. Now to the right side, they go Williams, working on Prejean this time. Gets a screen, shoots it up, no. Rebound goes to Bruce. Bruce holding it high to Lyons. Lyons forces it to Lorraine. It's stolen. And Lutcher will throw it away to Bruce. Tarpons got him beat down the floor. 2-on-1 break. Alario picks up the dribble and walked. If Laney would have picked up the dribble and made a bounce pass to Prejean, they get a layup. She maybe hesitated a little bit, drug that pivot foot.
Yeah, I think the spacing was too tight right there for that layup to happen.
1:38 to go. The Lutcher offense in a rut. You can thank the Lady Tarpons' decision to switch to man for that. Williams walking it across the timeline. They're waiting on a screen. They get it to the right side. Pittman. Now back to Williams. Trying to feed it into the paint. She picked up her dribble. Ellie's on top of her now. They get it to the right side, and a foul will be called on Ellie Lorraine. The 14th foul in South Lafourche. It's at least Ellie's second foul. With 1:10 to go. Bulldogs get it to Canman. Canman backing down on Lyons. Lyons can't foul. Picks up her dribble to the top of the key. They go to Henry. Now to Williams. To the block. Canman shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Out of bounds off of Lutcher. Good contest by Nyla Lyons that time.
Lutcher on offense is just standing still, making it very easy for the Lady Tarpons to play defense.
Yep, a lot of isolation, watching the person dribble. Lorraine on the right side. Prejean, now Bruce on the left side to Alario. Alario attacks the baseline, feeds it to Nyla. Can't catch it clean. She's going to be tied up. That jump ball brought to you by Absolute Fitness, the arrow pointing to Lutcher. A little surprised Coach Jenkins didn't get Lyons out for this defensive possession here with the 2 fouls, 35 seconds to go. Would you have made a sub there, protect your...
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Williams. The right side. Dribbling to the top of the key. 18 seconds to go. Penetrates the left side. Good help by Bruce. Shoots a fadeaway. No. Rebound goes to Lorraine. Now Lyons got it. South Lafourche with one more possession. Lyons in transition to Prejean at the rim. Lays it up, blocked away. And it will go out of bounds with 1.8 to go. So it'll be a catch and shoot for South Lafourche with 1.8. Watch out for Lorraine sneaking to the three-point line. There she goes. Three-point try. Bang! We knew the play. Lutcher didn't, and South Lafourche ends the half with a flurry. It's 24 for South Lafourche. It's 11 for Lutcher. It's our halftime report. We'll be back in 3 minutes on KLEB.
education, prevention, care. The Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute was recognized by the Louisiana Athletic Training Association with the President's Award for Excellence in Health and Safety. With a passion for ensuring the well-being of over 23,000 student athletes and covering 1,400 sports events annually, our athletic trainers are dedicated to providing the best care in sports medicine. Discover more about Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute at tghealthsystem.com.
Great news, home of businesses. We're here. We are Rev, a telecommunications provider with powerful solutions and unmatched local support. We've been bringing Louisiana people, businesses, and culture together for 85 years. Our fiber network delivers superior internet, phone, and security. It's big business technology with small business personal service. For a limited time, get up to $300 off business services. Call or visit us today at letsrev.biz.
9. Nyla Lyons with 8 for the Tarpons. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs is Williams. She has 8.
It feels like, and again, we've only watched one half of this team. It feels like if old 24 ain't doing it, it ain't going to get done. They're trying to run everything through her on the offensive side.
Yeah, and you're looking at on the board, Hoyle looks like the only senior.
Yeah.
So Williams will be coming back next year.
I remember them telling us last year that they were a bunch of very, very young. Like, I think they've got multiple years left with this crew.
Yeah, so, I mean, Williams is a good player. I mean,
Absolutely.
you can't she's going to knock down these shots if you leave her open. Lady Tarpons doing a good job of shutting her down and just not moving on offense.
Lorraine, Prejean, Bruce, Rivera, and Lyons are the 5 for South Lafourche. That was the home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea to start the game. Tarpons now going from left to right. Lorraine in possession of the basketball, working it to the right side. Bruce, back top of the key, Lorraine. Getting it to the left side, Prejean at the rim, lays it up. No, rebound goes to Lutcher. Good look, though.
Yeah, it's a good job coming out at halftime. Just missed the shot, but that was a good ball movement by the Lady Tarpons.
Williams. Right side. Getting it to Pittman. Lutcher still just kind of standing around on offense, trying to figure out this man-to-man defense. Pittman working on Bruce, penetrates. Good help by the Lady Tarpons. They get it back to Williams. Excellent help. Misses a wild shot. Rebound goes out of bounds. They're not going to score playing offense this way.
No,
right?
now you see that time they took Williams out of the point. She came around and got the ball and actually had a shot in the lane that she just missed.
Bruce has it. We'll get it to Prejean, and we come the other way. Lorraine getting it to Prejean. Prejean in the lane, dropped by Rivera, out of bounds. So it's a turnover.
Yeah, I had the Lady Tarpons for 10 turnovers in that first half, give or take.
So considering how slow-paced the half was, that's a lot. There were not a whole lot of possessions in the opening half. You got to be cleaner. Pittman attacks the right side into the lane, blocked by Lyons. Ball's loose. It ends up back in Pittman's hands. She shoots a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Prejean. Lady Tarpons will get it to Lorraine. Oh, she's hit hard and maybe rolled her ankle.
Stepped on someone's foot.
Yeah, she's slow getting up. She is back on her feet. It's a 5-on-4 for Lutcher for the time being. They get it to the right side. The ball's loose on the floor. I think Rivera's out of bounds. Let's see if Ellie's okay. Yep. Coach Z asked her, "Are you all right?" She said, "Of course."
The kind of injury, it hurt when you did it, scared her probably more.
I know she has had some lingering knee issues.
But it was a hard fall. It was nasty.
Henry had to tie her shoe for Lutcher, which gave Ellie a little bit of time to get her wits about her. Williams now, they're going to go right at Ellie and try to test that ankle. 6:18 to go in the third. Williams just standing there near midcourt. Right side, picks up the dribble, gets it to Pittman. Now to the right corner they go Henry. Henry being guarded by Rivera. And it's loose. Prejean's got it. Here come the Lady Tarpons. Prejean to Bruce. Bruce to the left side, Lorraine. Lorraine holding it high, feeding it inside to Nyla. Nyla backs down, draws the foul. Oh, nope, they're going to call hook. Yeah, look, she did. She did. That's a good call by the official. I didn't think they saw it, but it is a hook on Nyla. It'll be her third foul.
That's why they can try and get her the ball closer to the block and the rim so she wouldn't have to dribble to the basket.
It's been a scoreless third quarter so far. That is in the favor of the team up 13, which is South Lafourche. Williams holding it high near the three-point line. Getting it to Pittman. Back to Williams on the left wing. It's attack off the dribble. Good defense by Lorraine, denying her. Gets it back to the wing area, penetrates. Shoots it up in traffic. No. Rebound goes out of bounds to Lutcher. Ellie doing a good job defending the basketball. I know it's not easy to keep Williams in front, but she's done a very good job. They get it inbounds quick. No. Rebound goes to Lyons. That's Henry on the miss. Lyons with a head of steam across the timeline. Kicking it to Bruce. Now Prejean on the left side. Lorraine top of the key. Shot fake. Attacks off the dribble. Euro step. Lays it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor, and Lutcher's got it. Here come the Bulldogs now. Williams in transition. Shoots the mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Lorraine. Lorraine. She has Rivera. She sees her now at the rim. Lays it up and in. Thought maybe she would have passed it too late, but it's just in time. Rivera scores it, and it's 26-11.
Yeah, good job with the Tarpon coaching staff screaming to look up.
Lutcher will call a timeout. Partner, you said at halftime you didn't think they could score 24 points in the game. They have scored 0 in this third quarter, the first 4 minutes. It's a full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute with the Lady Tarpons up 15 on KLEB. Welcome back here. 26-11 out of the timeout. Lutcher has possession. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Williams walking it across the timeline, handing it to Pittman. Pittman working on Bruce. Picks up her dribble near midcourt. Bruce is all over, handing it back to Williams. This team is just staying near midcourt. They're not really in any hurry to do anything on offense. Williams, top of the key, picks up her dribble, gets it to Canman, back to Williams. Williams on the right side, good defense by Lorraine. Now tags the left side, shoots a wild shot. Lyons pulls it away. Got him beat down the floor, but they don't see it, and it's thrown away. Shot up and good. Henry makes a three. So that's the first points of the quarter for Lutcher. It's 26-14. Lyons to Lorraine. Lorraine to Prejean on the left side, handing it to Lorraine. To a cutting Prejean, wide open at the rim. She's fouled. Missed the layup, but it's because of the contact, and 2 shots are going to be coming.
They ran an old play, guard around right there.
Always stealing your stuff, bro.
What's he looking at?
Veda Prejean will be shooting 2. Now the question I got to have is, okay, they stole it from you. Who did you steal it from?
That's a secret.
Free throw's no good.
Tell you what, we ran that in high school.
Yeah?
Tell you how old that play is.
So when you were playing with Coach Carlin?
Yes, sir.
Free throw is no good.
Jay Carlin.
Who is still coaching. Williams attacks into the body of Lorraine, shoots it up, and will draw the foul. So Lutcher makes a 3-pointer on the second chance, draws a foul, and they've got a chance to cut this to a 10-point deficit again. What school is Coach Carlin at?
I think Pope John Paul II. I checked their record today. They
Williams makes the first.
I want to say 17-6 maybe, something like that.
Go figure, his team would be really good. One of the best to ever do it in the state of Louisiana.
The Tarpons were actually scheduled to play them this year.
Free throw is strong. Rebound goes to Lutcher, and they shoot another one up. No, Line's flying in, and I think she just committed her 4th foul. Yep. That's the 4th foul on Nyla Lyons on the rebound. And with 3:03 to go, they're going to leave Nyla in. Shot up, no. Another foul drawn. Boy, the complexion of this game has changed a little bit in the last couple of minutes. Lutcher chipping back away. Lady Tarpons are going to have to go to the bench.
O'Quinn's going to be checking in. You would assume for Lions.
Yep. Free throw is no good. O'Quinn checks into the game.
She can make this one. It won't be good if they don't talk to 23. There they go. 23 for the Bulldogs just went straight into the lane from the top of the key on the free throw miss.
Second shot is no good. Rebound goes to Lutcher. My goodness. Get it to the left side of the floor. Williams attacks the lane, lays it up. No. Rebound goes to O'Quinn. O'Quinn gets it to Prejean. Prejean will pick up her dribble, feed it to Rivera, who gets it to O'Quinn, who lays it up and in. Good ball movement and a good soft finish. What's really impressive when you haven't played all game and you come in off the bench, get a rebound, and then a layup shows me that you're ready when your number's called. Lutcher again. In there, we're trying to cover the spread offense, not running anything. Pittman, now she attacks, gets it to Henry. To the right baseline, and it's thrown away. They just look uncomfortable. I know we're kidding around here, but they just look uncomfortable against that man-to-man defense right now.
I'll get a point in a second.
Lorraine to Bruce on the left side, inside to O'Quinn. And it's going to be taken away, and then a jump ball brought to you by Absolute Fitness. The arrow going to Lutcher.
And the Lady Tarpons are just a man-to-man, straight man-to-man defense. Someone had to play Lutcher man-to-man before, so that leads me to think they lost a bunch of kids.
I would think so. But they only had 6 or 7 last year, too. Lorraine has to be careful. She also has 3 fouls. Get it to Pittman. Tags Bruce. Lays it up, and a travel. She laid it up and in, but she took an extra step. And with 1:37 to go in the third quarter, South Lafourche will have another possession. Rivera throws it to Lorraine. Lorraine across the timeline. Tags the lane, shoots it off the glass. No, rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche. Watch one here on this stack play. She's going to slip out to the three-point line. There she goes. She's open again for 3. Missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to South Lafourche again.
Nice hustle by O'Quinn.
Oh, I was about to say, she's giving you some really good minutes right now. Prejean got to get it in, throws it away. Ellie can't foul in transition. Don't foul her, Ellie. And they lose the dribble out of bounds to South Lafourche. Tarpons are going to get Ilario and Claire Repstock into the game. O'Quinn and Prejean check out.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins not happy with the execution on the out-of-bounds play.
Rivera throws it to Lorraine. Lorraine across the timeline. 1:05 to go in the third. The Lady Tarpons are in control. They get it inside to Repstock. Bags down, lays it up and in. Good job with the left hand. Claire scores it, and it's 30-15. Have doubled them up. Inside of a minute to go in the third quarter. In a low-scoring game, but Tarpons have scored 2 times as much as their opponent. Williams using that pick, attacking the right side. Oh, my goodness, that's an offensive foul. Yes, it is. Good call by the officials. Williams just lowered the shoulder like a running back there and just ran over Rivera. Now Lady Tarpons the other way. Ilario throws it up to Lorraine. Lorraine to the corner. Rivera inside to Repstock. Lays it up. 2 in a row for Claire. O'Quinn giving you some good minutes. Repstock giving you some good minutes. And the Lady Tarpons are adding to their lead.
You see where Claire's playing right by the rim? I'd like to see Lions get that same spot.
Williams steps into 3. Got it. It's a good shot. The Lady Tarpons have to go quick. 5 seconds to go. Long pass stolen. Here comes Lutcher. Williams will not get it off. And our score at the end of 3, it's South Lafourche 32, Lutcher 18. We've got a fourth quarter coming up. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB.
Whether you compete on a court, on a field, in an alley, or out in the open, in a pool, a track, gym, or course, Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center will help keep you safe. Winning is your priority, your safety is ours. With concussion testing technology, prevention education, and sports nutrition counseling, we bring our A game so you can too. Play it safe with Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center.
Lead.
Lorraine and Lyons both did not score that third quarter for the Lady Tarpons.
And you expanded your lead, so that's good news. Lario on the right side. Getting
Nice.
into cutting Lorraine. Ellie says, I'm not going to go scoreless in the fourth quarter. Kale, she lays it up on the right side.
Nice set play again to start the quarter.
34-18, South Lafourche in front. Williams. Stationary. Coach Z saying exactly what I'm thinking is, hey, if they want to just stand still down 16, that's on them. Williams attacks the right side now. Shoots a tough shot. Missed it. Rebound goes to Rivera. Now gets it to Lorraine. Lorraine coming the other way across the timeline. To Bruce, a lazy pass, stolen away. Williams at the rim, lays it up and in. That was an easy one. Now Rivera is fouled. A collision. Rivera high-pointed the basketball, came away with it. The foul is on Williams. Prejean is going to check back into the game for South Lafourche with 7:01 to go in regulation.
4 on Williams.
Eesh. When you got a team only with 6, that's tough. When you got a team so reliant on one player, that's double tough. Lorraine across the timeline to Prejean. To Lorraine. Shot fake into the lane. Feeds it inside to Repstock. Lays it up and in. Repstock is getting great interior position. She's got 6, a timeout for Lutcher. They're going to be down to just 1 timeout remaining. Partner, the Lady Tarpons, continuing to extend their lead.
Nice job. Lorraine drove the baseline. The help came off of Repstock. Picked up a dribble, found Repstock right by the rim for the easy layup.
It's a full timeout, but we'll keep it right here because we just had the commercial break. Let's go through the sponsors one more time. Rev, RTC, E-Tel, and Vision Communications are now Rev. Doug Fab, for all your metalworks needs, call 985-876-3400. Advanced Eye Institute, make the right call. Get your eyes checked by Dr. Darby Chasson today. If you're Coach Jenkins, what are you telling the team in the timeout? You're up 16 on the road with 6:44 to go. How are you trying to get them to ice this one down?
Finish the game. Just keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to necessarily push the ball if it's not there. If you want to push it, just make sure you push, but don't turn the ball over. Lady Tarpons have about 17 turnovers for the game.
If you're Lutcher, I'm sure now the message is, all right, man, these 1-minute possessions are for the birds. We got to go. Would expect to see them pick up their pace a little bit.
Yeah, look, and if the Lady Tarpons would come and deny Williams full court, I mean, this.
House of Cards would collapse.
Yes.
Williams across the timeline. And you hear the Lutcher fans saying, hey, you got to go quick. Williams steps into a long 3. No. Rebound goes to the floor, out of bounds. I think the South Lafourche. Yes, it is. The offense has just been a struggle for the Bulldogs. They're down 16. They're about to get Hoyle back into the game for Minkins. We do have a boys game right after this one on KLEB. Rep stop. Oh, they're out of bounds. Man, they had him beat dead to rights. Prejean didn't reestablish herself in bounds. I think what happened is she inbounded the ball, ran along the baseline out of bounds, and didn't reestablish.
Yeah.
16-point game. Lutcher in possession. But, boy, they had him beat down the floor, and we're about to get a layup. Williams to Pittman. Pittman attacks the right side. Good help defense by Repstock, and we have a jump ball. Oh, South Lafourche was not contesting the basketball there. I don't know where that was, but okay. Pittman, top of the key three. Missed it. Rebound goes to Ilario, who gets it to Lorraine. Lorraine's being mugged. Gets it to Rivera. Rivera now across the timeline. Getting it to Lorraine. Shot fake into the lane. There's that floater again, and there's the same result as we've gotten all night with that floater. Ellie's had that soft touch all game long, and she's been carving them up in the paint.
Yeah, there's no one there in the middle of the lane to stop it.
Lutcher quickly back the other way. Pittman lays it up and in. So Lutcher gets an and one, cuts the lead to 16. And with 5:34 to go in regulation, Nyla Lyons will check back into the game. Rivera will check out. So this is a big lineup. You got Ilario, Lyons, and Repstock. Free throw is up, and that didn't touch the rim.
Nope.
So that'll go over to South Lafourche.
Fish was doing a good job tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Very good.
Yeah, they are. Lario with a home run pass down the floor. It'll bounce right to Lorraine, who's at the rim, who lays it up and in. Tarpons get that one to work out. Ellie's having a big game today. She must have a ton of points. Ask my partner to count those up while they run this possession. Williams. 15. Left side. Into the lane. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Lorraine. Lorraine pushing it in transition. They poke it away from behind. Ilario's got it. Getting it to Lyons, who's on the floor. Lyons is being closely guarded in a timeout by South Lafourche. With 5:02 to go, probably a good timeout. You were a little bit out of control there. So the Lady Tarpons are up big. We said, hey, in the pregame, this is a huge one for them. And then I promised you I would tell you why it was a big one for Lutcher, and then never did. Lutcher's like number 13 in Division II non-select. They're playing to try to have a home opening round game.
Well, if you look in the district, they have South Lafourche out the way, Vanderbilt out the way. I think they got a non-district game mixed up in their final.
My apologies, by the way. I said that they were 13th. That's who they would be matched up with in the opening round.
Oh.
They're 19th. But still have the opportunity if they could climb into the top 16.
Well, they're going to be in the same situation. The Tarpons, the district schedule's not going to give you many power points.
Yep. The one thing I guess that helps them is that they're not in the treacherous Division I non-select. Division II is a little more forgiving. Repstock hands it to Lorraine on the left side, lays it up and in. Boy, South Lafourche with their set plays are making some hay tonight.
We're missing Turtle Griffin here because that was Turtle they just ran.
Yeah? You named the play after Taylor?
Yes.
Did it ever work when you ran it?
Slow developing.
To the left side of the floor, Pittman. It'll be a foul on whom? Is that on Claire?
Stop. Yeah.
It's on Repstock. It's a 20-point game. South Lafourche in control, 4:38 to go.
Lady Tarpons calling that one wiggle.
Sanaya Pittman shoots it up, and no good. One more to go. It's up. Missed them both. Rebound the Lions. Long pass. Lorraine hasn't beat down the floor. She lays it up with the left and in. She had 15 2 buckets ago, so she's got 19 now, approaching the 20-point effort. Lady Tarpons are up by 22. Williams. Picks up the dribble, getting it to Pittman, working on lines with the 4 fouls. Good help by Ilario. 4:05 to go. Lutcher standing stationary. Williams. Boy, Lorraine has done a good job defending her man-to-man tonight. She has drawn a tough assignment, and she has handled it very well. They attack the lane. Repstock takes a charge. Offensive foul. Good job, Claire. Boy, she played well tonight off the bench.
Said that many times. Claire Repstock knows the game of basketball.
Lorraine coming across the timeline. Getting it to Repstock in the middle, handing it back to Lorraine, who will lay it up. No, fighting for the rebound, and I think committing a foul. That will be her 4th with 3:32 to go. So Lions and Lorraine both have 4. We don't think it'll matter to the outcome here. South Lafourche is up big with 3:26 to go. Williams. Bouncing it to Pittman. Pittman attacking Lions. It's knocked out of bounds to Lutcher. Nyla got to be careful. She was reaching in there. Yep, Coach Z telling her just put the hands up. They get it into Canman. 3:10 to go. Now Williams has it again. Williams working on Lorraine. Attacks the right side. Repstock tried to take another one. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Lario. And it'll be a jump ball brought to you by Absolute Fitness with the arrow going to South Lafourche.
But you see, she was in great position to take the charge. You don't have to take the charge every time. She made the offensive person change their shot.
Lorraine coming hard the other way. Feeding it to Lions on the left block. Out to Repstock. How about a mid-range? Short. Rebound goes to the floor. South Lafourche has it. Lorraine with the shot fake. Shoots that floater again and got it again. That shot has been lethal tonight for Ellie Lorraine. She has made about 6 of them. And the Lady Tarpons are now up big, 46-22. Williams to the left side of the floor, trying to get it inside. The Pittman will attack, working on Lions. Kicks it to the corner. South Lafourche nearly pulls it away. Good defense by Ilario. 2:12 to go. The Lady Tarpons are going to get a big victory, a must-win game for South Lafourche tonight. They're going to come on the road and get it. Lutcher picks up the dribble, getting it to Henry. Henry reversing it to Pittman, top of the key. Pittman shoots a 3 over the outstretched arms of Lions. No, rebound goes to Lions. Lions will push it down the floor. Repstock will catch it. At the rim, laid up, no. Rebound goes to Lario, lays it up. No, rebound goes out of bounds to Lutcher. Good job running the floor by the post players there. And again, another reminder, we have a boys game right after this one, so stick around. I know you're listening saying, oh, the Lady Tarpons are up big. I'm going to take it off. Please don't. We've got another one right after this. Canman attacks Repstock into the lane. Blocked by Repstock. Here come the Lady Tarpons. Lions. Home run pass to Lorraine's. Deflected out of bounds. South Lafourche will get the old line change into the game. That's Bailey Leday, Caroline Hemel, Marcy Chasson. Trying to see Oquin. The only one who stayed in is Repstock. Get it to Leday, top of the key, reversing it to Hemel. Hemel feeds it inside to Repstock, lays it up and in, my goodness. Claire is working hard down low and is making some big things happen for her team. Tarpons up big, 48-22. Williams with an NBA 3. No, rebound goes to, guess who, Repstock, but she has it pulled away by Williams. Williams attacks and will draw the foul. Boy, if they just had another ball handler or two, this team would be really difficult to guard because Williams, especially with the ball in her hands, just not a whole lot of support around her. She's got it on the left side. Shoots a tough floater and got it. Lady Tarpons coming hard the other way. Lede right in front of us. Picks up the dribble. Goes to the floor, and they'll call travel with 35 seconds to go. Maybe one more defensive possession here. Oh, the steal. It's a very short defensive possession. Hemel steps into the top of the key. Shot's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Tarpons. Oh, nope. Yeah, they'll change the call. Yeah, that was definitely blocked. 26 seconds to go. Lede will inbound. Getting it to O'Quinn down low. Missed the layup. Rebound goes to the floor. They're fighting for it. O'Quinn pulls it away. Lede trying to save it. Gets it to Hemel. Back to Lede on the right side. Steps into it, and it's blocked out of bounds. Nope, not out of bounds. Lutcher saves it. So here come the Bulldogs in transition for maybe their last chance of the game. They lay it up, and no. Missed by Pittman. Put back. No, a foul will be called with 1.5 to go. Lutcher will shoot 2 free throws. That will determine whether they lose by 24, 23, or 22 in a 48-24 game. Samaya Hoyle will shoot him up.
The only senior.
Free throw is good. So it's 48-25. One more. She made that one. And that'll bring us to the end of the ball game with one more inbounds. Our final score, South Lafourche 48, Lutcher 26. Partner, Lady Tarpons go on the road and get a big win.
Yeah, not a very good start from the Lady Tarpons, but they came out final 3 quarters and did what they had to do. Ellie Lorraine, great game once again for Lady Tarpons. She finished with 21. Nyla Lyons had 8 points, all in the first half. Claire Repstock came off the bench. Second half and had 8. Estrella Rivera pitched in 4. Madison Bruce hit that 1 3-pointer. She finishes with 3. O'Quinn with 2. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs was Williams with 16.
There we go. So let's put a pin in it. South Lafourche gets a 48-26 win over Lutcher. Setting the stage for the boys matchup. Let's take a 3-minute break. When we get back, our pregame show for the boys game after the Lady Tarpons take care of business. We'll be right back on KLEB.